Hi students, Mr. C here. Right now I have the epoxy table with the form here on the table. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the form off of the top, okay? So I do have some pieces of equipment here. I do have my cordless drill with the Phillips head. I have some chisels and a mallet to help me pop things off and whatnot. But what we're going to do is remove the sides of the form. This is going to be put through the panels, wide belt panel sander, so that way it can sand this completely flat, and then we'll have a great surface to work with from there. As you can see, or seen in the last video, I don't know if you can see it right now, but the epoxy is completely solidified, and it does have the different depths inside of it, so it is really, really interesting looking. But what we need to do is we need to pull these sides off, so that way we can go ahead and get it in the wide belt panel sander to flatten this out. That's the next step. So essentially, all I need to do is I need to take these screws out, and hopefully it works with us, and we can go ahead and pop the parts out, and it won't be an issue. Here. Now this form is made with a piece of particle board, and it has a melamine pattern of cherry on it. This is donated and it's older, so it can't be used for another project. Unfortunately, after a certain amount of time goes by, the melamine fuses to the particle board, and whenever you cut it, it doesn't work out so well. Not only that, we only had one piece, so this material really isn't wasted, because we can't match this color. It's been discontinued. So I felt that this becoming a form would be a good use of the material. So now we have all the screws out of the form here. And we're going to attempt, we're going to go ahead and try and pop this stuff off. That came off relatively easy. Hopefully the rest of this goes like that, right? I'm just going to use one of my utility knives just to cut off the tape, the packing tape that's holding this on. So for the purposes of putting this through the panels, the wide belt sander, or panel sander, I'm going to leave the bottom piece on so it stays flat. But I wanted to show you the layering. You can see the layering, and you can really see into this with the different depths. So I'm going to bring the camera up so I can zoom in on that for you so you can see this. See how you're getting the different layers. Different heights. Now this is all going to get cleaned up in the wide belt panel sander. I know there's a reflection over from the lights above, but I think this will be really attractive. So cut everything square, make sure everything's nice and orderly. So this is now our next step with this is getting this completely flattened out, and then we can go ahead and cut the ends square and then cut along the edges square, and then what we'll do is we'll put one last coat, very thin, over everything, the ends, the edges, the top, the bottom. Let that cure, and then we'll go ahead and we'll finish it off, polish it all up. We're not going to do a mix of epoxy resin and let's say a lacquer over the wood, just because the two blending together is not going to be a good situation. So I'd rather like to polish the whole thing out and show you exactly how that looks. I'm pretty excited. It's getting there to the point where you can start seeing this come together. So until the next time, I'm Mr. C. And remember, if you give us a thumbs up and in the comment section you put something in there that you learned, I'll go ahead and put an entry in your name. All right, thanks, bye.